The trial for Kacey Jennings is delayed again after the judge reversed her previous decision to allow him to represent himself in his capital murder case for the 2022 death of Allison Castro. 5 News reporter Emily Moss joining us live outside the Washington County Courthouse with the latest on what happened today. Emily?
Yeah, that's right, Darren. Listen, today's hearing was supposed to be like just any other typical motions hearing. It was supposed to go over the typical motions that are filed when it comes to the cases like this one, a capital murder case. But like we've learned from this case specifically in the past, there's nothing typical about it.
Well, there are no cases that are generally like this. We're in uncharted territory here.
Kacey Jennings will be represented by defense lawyers again, months after a judge granted his request to represent himself in his capital murder case. Jennings is accused of killing his ex-girlfriend, Allison Castro, in 2022 before dismembering and hiding her body. In court, the judge ordered his counsel be reappointed after reviewing his mental evaluation paperwork. Washington County prosecutor Brandon Carter says the situation is extremely rare.
I have dealt with, over my 20-year career, pro se defendants. I've never dealt with a case where a pro se defendant then went back to having lawyers.
Now, the trial that was supposed to start this month will not begin until June, as the defense works to subpoena witnesses from Hawaii and work backwards from the time lost on the case.
The process of getting an out-of-state subpoena is a lengthy one, and this is not a process that they were doing because they didn't represent Mr. Jennings. He represented himself.
Regardless of this timeline setback, Carter says moving forward, the decision will help them in prosecuting the case.
Mr. Jennings is innocent until he's proven guilty, but if the state were to prove that Mr. Jennings is guilty at trial, especially if he receives capital punishment, the state is much more comfortable with the defendant being represented by counsel in this case.
Now, this trial was supposed to start on February 17th in just 2 weeks. It'll now start on June 10th, 2026. There will be some more hearings that takes place this month during the time they were supposed to be on trial because it was already on the docket. But again, the actual trial isn't going to start until June 10th, 2026. It's nearly 4 years after this crime originally took place. In Fayetteville, covering news where you live, Emily Moss, 5 News.